What's up, everybody? It's your boy Alexis Maurice, and guess who's back?
Your boy Trey Hollywood.
Trey Hollywood. He is in the hot seat, of course, and we are reunited, and it feels so good.
Oh my God.
All right, so everyone, go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine. Today we're drinking on a Riesling by the name of Relax. Go ahead and put on some lipstick, pull up a chair. Because, bitches, we're about to discuss the latest happenings in Hollywood. No, not yet. Or whatever. So, while we are taking our first sip, make sure that you go ahead and like this video, retweet it, share it on Instagram and on Facebook as well. Trey.
Twitter, too.
I said that. That's the first thing I said.
Oh, my bad.
Twitter.
I don't know why.
Right, listen. Get it together. He's not in Atlanta. He's visiting Charlotte, by the way, or whatever. This bitch is still in Atlanta. Oh, let me stop. Okay, guys, so I'm going to need your help. Before we start, I got to stop cussing. Okay, I really need to stop cursing. Okay, so I need your help. I need your encouragement. Every time I cuss, I need y'all to count how many times I've cussed in the episode, okay? Because I'm trying to just stop and remove profanity altogether. Well, now, I know I didn't say it, bitch, already. Well,
that's twice.
I've already said 2 cuss words, so hopefully I won't say any more.
Well, with some heated argument or debate or situation, there will gladly be.
I'm going to try my best not to curse. My best not to curse.
But we don't count it against you.
Yeah, but
and I hope it's not counted against me, because
for whatever reasons, I probably need to stop cursing or whatever. I think but you know what? All jokes aside, I actually stopped cursing before. Oh, okay. I stopped cursing when I was in college.
I stopped drinking.
Yeah, but you're drinking now.
It's wine.
You've been drinking. You've been drinking. But anyway, let's go and get started. So today we're going to be covering these beefs and all of this confusion and stuff going on in Hollywood. So first, let's start off. Now, to me, this was kind of funny in the beginning. But, you know, once she read his ad, once she read him for filth, okay? She read him for filth. It just took a whole nother level. So let's talk about FrenchMontana and TichinaArnold. Everyone knows TichinaArnold from Martin, of course, and Everybody Hates Chris. Everybody knows FrenchMontana from...
Shit, I don't know.
I don't know. Trey played his song.
Oh, yeah, I played his song
a few minutes ago, and I didn't even realize that that's his song. I ain't worried about it.
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 That stupid song.
I did not know that was his song.
Well, he worried about something now.
Oh, whatever. So FrenchMontana, of course, decided to be a little humorous. You know, a little funny, and he posted a picture of Tichina when she was apparently on a plane, had a little gel. You know, got her hair, little baby hair on the side, you know, slicked back, and she had her hair in a little ponytail, all natural or whatever. And she said, and I quote, what is it?
Well, the picture says.
The picture says, excuse me, he said, and I quote,
I wish Martin could see this right now. He would tear her ass up. So did you leave me to read that because you don't want to curse?
Smiley face, yes.
Oh, okay. Right.
Smiley face. I mean, cry face. So, you know, and I think he was just being a little funny because of the fact that, you know, Martin used to always rag on Pam.
Yeah.
Always used to rag on Pam about how she looked, her breath, you know, looking like a dog, looking like all kind of stuff like that. So he posted this. Well, apparently Tichina didn't take it too lightly at all. In fact, she was furious, and she went on a whole rant on, what is it, Instagram or Twitter? Instagram. What did she say, Trey?
Well, I'm not going to I'm going to give you a gist of what she said because she went on for a long time. Like, I mean, she had to reread that paragraph probably twice. But the gist of it is basically, she basically informed me, I don't know who you are. The only relevance that I know of you is that you date a Kardashian.
Wait a minute. Let me read this, Trey. Because since you're on it, she said, I still don't have a clue to one very simple question. Who are you? I mean, other than reading that you've dated a Kardashian and you seem to enjoy taking extra pictures with legitimate celebrities, I'm baffled, perplexed, confused as to who you are and what you actually do. How do you contribute to society? What do you do to help those in need? And she goes on about, you know, what have you done as far as charitable donations and all kinds of stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And so I was just kind of like, well, dang, she really took it to a whole nother level or whatever. She did. I mean, Tichina read him down, like completely down or whatever. Did he respond? I don't think he ever responded.
He did respond, and his response really, because at the end of her whole read, she basically informed him, which a lot of people don't know, is that she has lupus.
Yes.
Which you know, text immune system, it really does something to you. And in that case, it does things to your hair. To you lose your hair. Because I know this because my stepmother has lupus.
Yeah, I have a cousin who has it, and I know a guy that I went to college with. He has lupus, and sometimes they really have bad days. Like they really have bad days. Or sometimes they can't even move or whatever. They can't.
So
move
his response like really was to it. Well, he tried to make it seem like, okay, I apologize. I didn't know you had lupus. But then he also stated, don't try to use my me for your advertisement, basically. It's like to your, because she has a website and she has endorsements and all. She has a website and all that for lupus. People helping women with lupus and all that. So she basically posted that in the post when she read him for filth, and then that's what he said. But still, the thing is, you aren't. He's nobody.
Yeah. Like, all just to say, you're not relevant. Now, I know he has a very, criminal past and all kinds of stuff like that, too. But, outside of that song and his quote-unquote criminal past that I've heard of, I think he was heavily into drugs and stuff like that.
Right.
Other than that, I didn't even know. And he's Moroccan, if I'm not mistaken. He's not even,
Should he be allowed to say nigga?
Well, he's Moroccan.
What that mean? What he rocking?
Trey, whatever. You're so ignorant. You are so ignorant. But that was the whole beef between TichinaArnold and FrenchMontana. It was, at first it was kind of funny because everyone who watches the show know how, Martin and Pam was. But apparently she was very offended by it. And I think because of the fact that, that picture that was taken might have been of a bad day that she was having with lupus and all that good stuff. So hopefully that beef is completely squashed now. So let's move on to the next. So the next foolishness or the next beef that's been going on is between TLC and Rihanna.
Don't go
chasing waterfalls. Then you got to do to the rivers and the lakes that you used. But anyway,
that was a jam.
Yeah, it really was. I seen a rainbow yesterday, but too many stars. I come and go. Oh my God, I got it right. It's because my shoot, I used to know this song.
Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa Lefal Lopez, rest in peace. But anyway, so let's rewind. Rihanna won the Fashion Icon Award for the CFDA, which is the Council of Fashion Designers of America Award. A lot of people were, criticized the fact that she won the award because she's so young. And for those of you who don't know, the CFDA is kind of like the Emmys and the Oscars and the Grammys, of course, of the fashion industry or whatever. They give out these awards and things of that particular nature. So apparently Rihanna won the award for Fashion Icon. Now, I will admit, Rihanna definitely brings it. When it comes to her fashion stuff, I think she does. You don't think she does?
No, I don't want to say I don't think she doesn't bring it. To me, some of her stuff really is just blah, but it's just that she just takes chances. So, I can see one woman on the red carpet. It's like, oh my God, that dress is just at the, I forgot which award show was, Sarah Jessica Parker. Her dress was just beautiful. And
the Met Gala.
Yeah, the Met Gala. And Rihanna came and it's just to me sometimes it's just blah. And it's just over the top where it's exposed. And I really think that she's a beautiful girl. And when we get to the topic of the whole TLC versus Rihanna thing, first of all, the statement wasn't even directed towards Rihanna.
Right. But wait a minute, before we get to there, you jumping ahead.
Okay, my apologies.
Wait a minute, just calm the hell down. You jumping ahead. So she got the Icon Award. And hell is not a cuss word, it is in the Bible.
Well, cuss word there in the Bible. Hell ain't a cuss word.
Anyway,
hell you doing?
So the dress that she shut up.
Make a lot of hit.
The dress that she wore to the actual award show was a sheer, very see-through. You can see her nipples, her ass her booty was out. How many is that? That's 5 or 4. Ain't a damn. Shut up, God. Mind your business. Anyway, so she, the dress that she wore was very see-through. You can see her nipples. You can see everything. So a lot of people felt that it was very fashion forward, and then a lot of people felt that she exposed herself and it was definitely inappropriate or whatever. My thought process on the dress is I really could give a crap. One thing I noticed about Rihanna though she does a lot of things for attention, in my personal opinion, or whatever. And I think something is missing or something's off there. Like, I like her music. But, you know, she does a lot of things for attention, in my personal opinion. So
you really like her music?
Yeah, she makes me dance. Rihanna makes me dance just as much as Beyonce makes me dance. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Okay. And I think some of Rihanna's songs, she has a lot more, you know, pop, 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 you know, those kind of songs or whatever the case may be. I like them, they're cute. Her voice is irritating, but overall the music is good, and she sells pretty good as well. So anywho, so a lot of people were torn over this dress. They felt that it was inappropriate. You know, she's crying for attention. She does this, all of this foolishness. So TLC was in Australia, and they gave an interview in Australia
with Yahoo Music,
talking about. Go ahead.
Well, they did an interview with Yahoo Music, and basically the interview was just talking about, you know, how they've sold. You know, they've been titled the #1 female group, selling group, with their clothes on. And then they, you know, went on to say, I think if I'm not mistaken, it was T-Boz that stated, you know, is every time I see you, you know, you have to be naked.
And I don't know if Rihanna's song was playing in the background or whatever the case may be, but apparently the people, the editors of the video or the interview, kind of made it seem as if they were kind of, you know, tossing a palm tree over in Rihanna's way. And Rihanna, in her ignorant ass or whatever, decided to take to Twitter, and she just went off on a rant, like talking about all kind of stuff.
She basically posted like subliminal tweets. She's pictures. She changed her header on Twitter to a picture where it was T-Boz, Chili, and Left Eye when they had a picture they took with their breasts out, but they covered their nipples. Their nipples wasn't exposed. I think
like this.
Yeah, like Left Eye had on like a the jumper suit, and you see like the inner part of her breast. I think T-Boz was like this, and then Chili might have been like that or something. So it was like.
And I think that was one of the pictures that was later in their careers, right? Because they were young when they first started off. They wore baggy clothes, real hip hop-ish.
And I think that picture was for like some type of for a reason.
Yeah, some kind of campaign or something of that nature.
Yeah.
But anywho, you know, basically she posted a picture saying, you know, how can you criticize me when you did, you know, similar things or whatever. And of course the Navy, Rihanna, you know, camp on Twitter, her fans or stans or whatever you want to call them, they lost it or whatever. Then T-Boz's daughter got involved with the whole situation, talking about, you know, how dare you call my mom a thought and all kind of stuff like that. It just got really, really nasty. But apparently what TLC was, what they stated was actually misrepresented or whatever. And they later came back and said that we did not attack Rihanna.
Right.
We never called her name. We never mentioned her. It was just very coincidental that, you know,
all of it basically fell into
the stars just aligned or whatever.
Them damn stars.
Exactly, them damn stars and constellations and all kinds of stuff like that. You just had to pull a plug in for Brandy, right?
Brandon,
Girl, you be doing the most. You be doing the most. But anywho, so that was another beef or whatever. Did Rihanna apologize in the end?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen. Rihanna goes off.
Maybe her apology was changing her header. Maybe that was her apology.
Maybe the case.
Because them pictures, them tweets are still there.
Yeah. So that was another celebrity or kind of Hollywood beef that's been going on lately. Let's talk about this beef that people have with BlueIvy's hair. So apparently, the people, honey, we are tired of seeing little BlueIvy run around with her hair amuck everywhere she damn go. I mean, it's just out, just flying everywhere.
It don't move.
And it don't move. But you know what? A couple times, I ain't gonna tell you no lie, I actually thought that was a little boy.
I mean, shit.
I ain't being funny, and please, you know, the Beehive and Jay-Z fans don't get upset with me. But a couple of times, if you look, I thought BlueIvy was a little boy.
I mean, she has a strong. Sorry, I really didn't mean to say. She has a strong face like
her father.
And she's long like a boy.
Does she ever walk?
I don't never see that.
Because I always see somebody holding her. Y'all need to put that baby down before she be bow-legged or whatever. You know, holding that child all the time. But you know, I just never see her walk. But apparently, there was an actual petition for people saying that they need to comb that child hair. You know what? Y'all take stuff entirely too far sometimes.
It
like
funny,
that's ridiculous. No, it wasn't true.
That's funny because that baby had
leave that baby alone. That baby ain't got nothing to do with these people. That baby is just a baby.
Them parents make too much money to have that baby.
Let that little girl be great. She got some pretty hair, so let her be great. People talking about you need to comb your baby hair. Mind your business.
No, because if a regular person was walking around with a child hair looking nappy, then the parents ain't being a good parent. The parents worried about their hair over their child hair. No, she make too much money. We buy her music. They go to her concerts. They sell out. Get the damn child hair done. Because if it was one of us broke motherfuckers walking around here and our child hair look like that, we would be the bad parent. Yeah. We would be the parent who only worried about how we look. Well, my hair done, my nails. What kind of car we drive?
My feet done.
So why can't her child hair be done?
Well,
in the follow up of the petition is a picture that surfaced.
Yes, it mysteriously surfaced in which BlueIvy had her hair combed into a nice little bun in the back or whatever, and she still wasn't walking. They was carrying the little girl.
You see Beyonce with that hoodie on, look like.
Exactly. Now, Trey, I know me and Anthony talked about this or whatever, but how did you feel about that whole elevator fight with Solange and Beyonce with Jay-Z?
That elevator fight had to be the funniest thing of this 2014 as of now.
What I would have been to be a little hair, spectacle of hair on the wall or on the floor, just to
hear,
lit
on the floor.
Just to hear what was going on or what was actually said.
Because there was no sound.
But we will never ever know.
Unless that's Bodyguard.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of rumors that were going out talking about the Beyonce and Jay-Z are headed for divorce and all kinds of stuff like that.
She fucking the Bodyguard.
No, she not, Trey. We about to get 50 million dislikes on this video just because you said
That's fine. 50 million dislikes mean there's going to be some people viewing it. Okay? Like what I said.
No, they're just going to go straight to it and hit dislike and close out the video.
I said what I said. And what I'm saying is that Beyonce and Jay-Z ain't the perfect couple that everybody thinking
you
that
don't know that.
Ain't nobody perfect.
Know what goes on in the people's marriage. They never said that they were perfect.
You can look at somebody's eyes and they tell the whole story.
Right. So when you look into Beyonce's eyes, what do you see?
Honestly, I've looked at Beyonce's eyes in a couple of interviews, and I'm gonna be completely
honest.
You
ain't never seen her in real life.
No, I'm saying in a couple of interviews, even on pictures. I can look into this woman's eyes, and something about me just says.
Trey, you are not an oracle.
Listen to me. You just asked me a question. Let me answer this question. I look into her eyes, and it's just something about it. And I don't know what it could be talking about. Life, it could be talking about the marriage. Hello, I'm over here. Camera's over there.
Carry on.
That she's thinking, how long am I gonna do this?
Are you finished?
Rather it be whatever it is.
Are you finished?
I'm not finished if I'm still talking.
Carry on. Carry on, Trey. Get your little 5 minutes or 10 seconds in and say what you need to say.
I'm about to get an hour.
Well, I won't be here.
Shit.
I ain't got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Anywho.
Go ahead.
Like I stated, I don't know what it is that I feel that she's thinking, but when I look at her,
I feel that she's thinking.
I feel that she's thinking, how long am I going to do this? Rather it be whatever it is. It could be how long I'm going to be singing, how long I'm going to be in this marriage, how long I'm going to be faking that I really had this baby, how long I'm going to rehire my daddy. Whatever the case may be, I feel that she's thinking that. Somewhere deep down, that she's unhappy about something. And that marriage is not perfect. That's all I got to say.
You know what I said? Jay-Z beat on people too.
And I have a friend who's, you know how much I love Brandy. He loves Beyonce just as much. Maybe just a little bit more. And he even stated that he feels that Beyonce is either in an unhappy relationship or an abusive relationship. It's just something just.
Well, I don't think Beyonce gets abused because she doesn't have any signs of not physical abuse, but I mean, there's different forms of abuse. I don't
just
know.
like the pastor said in church today.
What?
He stated that.
What?
He said it's different. You have those physical abuse, but man, you're supposed to treat your wife a certain way, and it's not always about being that physical abuse. It could be mental, verbal, and like you just stated, it may not be physical, but he could be physical. He could be mentally or even verbally abusing her.
Well, we have to come
you
up
break
with
out on me, you ain't gonna be nothing.
We have to come up with all these conspiracy theories because we don't know what the hell going on in them people's marriage or whatever.
This is what got me. Soon as this shit happened, soon as Solange attacks Jay-Z, they instantly attack Solange. She's crazy. She's bipolar. How the fuck you know she
attacked her?
The media, the fans, and they quickly say that something's wrong with the girl. How you don't know that this girl's defending her sister, like her sister's not defending herself?
Well, Beyonce went.
Solange ain't got nothing to lose. Beyonce does. So if she act out like that in public.
What Beyonce got to lose? She's a multi-millionaire.
I'm talking about as far as the image that they have with this marriage. The sister ain't got nothing to lose.
I'm over it. Because
my sister and my brother-in-law can be pretending to be this happy they've been married for 11 years. But if I know something, I would be going off and I'm making a scene. Because my brother-in-law need to act right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Beyonce just kind of stood there. So, in my opinion, just her standing there is a silent protest that she may agree with whatever Solange was actually going on and on and on.
No sister's going to, and plus how close they are.
Yeah.
No sister's going to stand there like that and just let their sister act like that. And something ain't right.
Well, let's move on. Another Hollywood beef that's kind of been going on or whatever. We're going to rewind a little bit, a couple of weeks, to this whole T.I. and Floyd Mayweather thing. So
Team light skin.
Whatever. So apparently, allegedly, what had happened was Tichina and Tiny
Hoes.
When watch your mouth. Don't you call them no hoes. Why would you say that? They're not hoes. Right. They're not. Tiny and Tichina are not thoughts. Why would you say that?
Sluts.
You know what, Trey? You get the money.
Opportunists.
They're not. They already got opportunity. They create opportunity for other people.
Who the hell
what are you talking
about? They
about?
create opportunity for nobody in Atlanta.
Anyway,
I ain't seen no type of events
jobs and all kind of stuff like that.
Where?
Or whatever. And T.I. and Tiny has a little family hustle show that puts him in a very positive light. Trey, anyway, like I was saying, apparently they went out to Vegas or whatever, just to a fighter to go see Floyd or whatever the case may be. And there was a picture of Floyd with, Tiny or whatever happened. And apparently it sent T.I., to a whole nother level. Because of the fact that there's some rumors out there that Floyd and Tiny may have had some stuff going on at, some particular point in time. So T.I. apparently went over there to try to talk to him. He was like, I'm at Fatburger, I ain't got time for this foolishness. So they left and T.I. came back again and they just got into a little scuffle. It was on Instagram, the video. Then afterwards, people said that T.I. had a black eye. T.I. went on Instagram saying, I don't see no black eye. But anywho, first of all, who do you think would have won?
At a real fight?
Yeah.
T.I.
Why do you say that?
Because, and I've had this discussion with multiple people, like my brother-in-law, that when you're a boxer, you have a it's illegally where you cannot actually get into a fight with someone because your hands are a lethal weapon.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So, but I think that when it comes down to fighting and boxing, it's a difference.
Street fighting,
yes,
and professional.
And we
boxing
all know where T.I. came from, where he grew up at. We know what he's about.
T.I. got a lot of heart. I would say that to step up
especially
to Floyd,
with love. That's love.
Because Floyd, he's a fighter or whatever. I don't know what his street fighting skills and abilities are because I do think this is a different type of fighting style. But he has some lethal hands. That's my, that's what I think. So
I mean, he is undefeated.
Right, and boom, one hit for T.I. But T.I. got a lot of heart to just be rolling up to somebody like Floyd because I don't think any regular person would actually do that. But, it was the whole thing. There were interviews that was been had afterwards. At one point, Floyd called T.I. a bitch. I mean, not T.I. called Tiny a bitch. During whatever, had happened. He later went back on the radio and apologized and also set the record straight, saying that there's nothing going on and nothing has ever happened between him and Tiny or whatever. Then he did another radio thing talking about they are separated. There's a lot of rumors going on right now that saying that Tiny and T.I. are actually separated, headed for divorce. I personally don't believe it. There's been some postings on Instagrams and stuff like that. Like T.I. posted some picture, talking about sometimes you have to leave people behind, and if they're really meant to be, they'll catch up with you, or something of that nature, some variation of that wording, or whatever. But I just hope that it's not true. I like Tiny and T.I., and I like what's happening, what type of image that they like to put out, the image that they build for themselves and their family. No, I'm not gonna say that because I think T.I. and Tiny are a little bit more real, and they open their lives up for people to know and see. Jay-Z and Beyonce are very private and fake, in my personal opinion, or whatever. But
okay.
No, I do think they're fake. I never said that I didn't think that nothing was going on in their marriage or whatever, but they don't let the world see. They don't let us see any of that. But Tiny and T.I. do. So I just really hope that whatever's going on, that they work it out. She did say, Wendy kind of addressed it when she went on the Wendy Williams show a couple of weeks ago. And she was like, we go through any, problems just like any other married couple or whatever. But, we still in this thing together. Wendy was being messy, where's your wedding ring? She was like, I just don't have it on right now or whatever, but, I'm still down for my man. So I appreciate Tiny for actually seeing me.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so, and last but not least, so there's this beef in reality TV on Married to Medicine, on, of course, on Bravo's Married to Medicine, between Mariah and Miss Quad and Rico Chappelle. So have you been following it this season?
I haven't seen like the last maybe 2 episodes. So no, catch me up on it.
Yeah. So here's what's been going on. So we all know that last season Mariah and Quad, they were the best of friends. They both come from Tennessee, all kinds of stuff like that. And this season, like, their friendship has gone completely sour or whatever. And it's some off-camera event that we have yet to find out what happened, Trey, that this whole season is based on what happened between Mariah and Quad. And it's gotten really, really ridiculous because all we see all season is these stupid arguments between them two, and we don't know what the hell is going on. So apparently there was some big altercation at STK, is it STK? Steakhouse in Atlanta or whatever. Mariah was drunk. Rico Chappelle, which is Mariah's like best friend from childhood.
Rico, the one who designs?
Yeah, the one who designs. And he's in the middle of it, and I think Funky Dineva was in the middle of it. A lot of he said, she said drama, and now I hate to see that these people's friendships have deteriorated as a result of some he said, she said mess. Now, Married to Medicine actually filmed their reunion, I think last week or the week before last in New York. So that means the season is coming up on the end very, very soon. And from my understanding, we're really going to be able to see and understand what happened or what was the root cause behind all of this. But, just like Nene and Cynthia, I hate to see reality TV tear people apart.
I just want to say this about reality TV. I feel that there are a lot of reality shows. I'm gonna say this with Nene and Cynthia. I believe that one was real.
Yeah.
That friendship is faltered. I believe that one's real. When it comes to some other ones, other reality shows like Married to Medicine, I believe that they're scripted. I don't think that there's anything that's really going on with their friendship. I think that's just to bring that drama to it.
To the show?
Yes. But like the one with Nene and Cynthia, I believe that one's real. Even the one like on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, with when K. Michelle was having an issue with
everybody on the damn show.
No, but the one that she really had with Erica.
No.
Yes.
No, it was
before she left. She was having issues with Erica.
Carly Red.
Carly.
Right.
Yes.
What are you
that one.
about?
My bad. I apologize. That's how irrelevant she is. Not K. Michelle. Carly Red.
Go ahead.
I mean, she is.
Go ahead.
Now that's a thought.
Yeah, she is. I agree 100%. Thought. Anyway.
I feel that one was scripted.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I don't think the one with Quad and Mariah is scripted. I do think there's a lot of extra fluff. It's been added to it to give the show a little bit more juice or whatever. But I think this is a sincere breakup, and I really hope that they've worked it out. It's obvious that the two of them really love each other and they care for each other. Quad is very dramatic. You hurt me. Or she's doing all of that extra stuff. If you guys have been friends as long as you say you are, invest the time to figure it out and rebuild your friendship. Make men fences Quad and Mariah, because we don't like to see the fact that you guys are going head to head like that.
And that's sincere.
Yeah,
that's sincere.
Absolutely sincere. And I hope that as Trey and I matriculate and we climb this ladder of success, I hope me and you don't split, because it'll get real nasty, bitch. Very nasty. I just want you to know that. Because you ain't finna handle me. That's the last thing.
Honestly, I feel like if there would have been some kind of beef between us, it would have been happened by now. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Alright, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching this show, because I'm sick of this thought. So let me go ahead and end this show. Again, go ahead and like the video and share it with all of your friends. We definitely appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.